this set up here and we'll get started. Done this a few streams, so I'm gonna go ahead and knock this out the water real quick. Yo, Cypher, man, what's up, man? Welcome into another stream. Gonna be getting started here in a few moments. Get out of there. All right, so today is October 28th, 2025. This is stream number, let me put my phone on vibrate, stream number 20 for the daily streams. I do not put numbers on the late night streams. That's our special edition streams. We'll say that for its own little scenario there. I like to see the debt turn green just in the last couple minutes here. But I always start off the stream just showing the 12-hour chart from Pump Fund that I've been, playing around with since way back early October. So, but let me go ahead and refresh MEXC chart. All right, so we're sitting at 58 million. The 1 hour, in my opinion, is looking good. I know that candle was pretty huge on the red downfall there, slow grind back up. But on a 4 hour, if we can get this to close still up here and start to push higher, it'll be sweet. Now we're still in this blue, between these blue lines, so it's still just chopped, just sideways, waiting for it to break out. The daily now did get below that gold line, so still between these blue lines. I would not be surprised if it wicked down to that green line, which has caught up massively through the last few days. So, I mean, even if it wanted to wick down there, you're looking at, 45 million, 44 million, 46 million. So, if it was to wick down there, of course, that'll be a spot where I think it'll strongly hold. And it plays into a lot of different scenarios elsewhere. Let me see. But I think it's going to hold this 55, 56. Yesterday, I think yesterday when I put this goal line here, it still hasn't went up, but it's still, I got this long area on the 15-minute chart on Pump Fund where it was just going sideways. It's still going sideways, so it didn't curl up yet. It still could curl up at some point, but it's still, down and then just chop. I'm waiting for that to play out on the 15-minute, and then it'll tie into everything else that we've been looking at too. So that's looking good. We got 4 12-hour candles in a row, so that's been the first 12-hour candles since the run up. So I definitely expect some green momentum here very, very soon. And I still, this candle loves playing hide and seek with me. It's Halloween time. Watch this. Boo. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I still expect this candle to close green. Just like I expected that Bitcoin candle on the weekly that was red for the first few days to finish green, and if they just that, and I still expect Bitcoin's weekly candle to finish green, but way higher than what it is now. So I'm gonna still stand by that. Now we did come below this gold line here, which is still fine. That's okay. It's just a line that I put in there, but just to spread it out a little more, you know, you guys see that we're in that blue box, this blue, whatever you want to call it, for quite some time now. So even when we passed this, I thought it was gonna come up more, which we wicked up nice ways, but came down and got all the way up, touched it, and you know, just playing around, man. It's just playing around. So nothing to be concerned about. Accumulation phase, DCA mode, you know, whatever you want to call it. I do see higher prices on it, especially on the higher time frames, and we'll dive in and look at some of the smaller time frames just to have some fun with it and whatnot. So yeah, this is still looking great. Still looking great. I mean, it is. So I see Bitcoin got all the way to 116,400. Came back to 116,100. 4 hours looking great on Bitcoin as well. That actually looks pretty damn good. Okay. Yeah, this was the zone right here. I was like, yeah, we'll stay around there, and then boom, we should get this momentarily. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Now, when this candle, even if if it's today's candle or tomorrow's candle for Bitcoin, it's gonna have like this nasty, wild green push up. You'll get that gold line across the purple, so we'll possibly get another, you know, sideways red day, or maybe just a chill green day where it's not too big. But one of these candles, either today or tomorrow, I expect it to be very massive to push us up to that 120K range, as I was mentioning in the Sunday night stream. So, you know, it didn't happen on this candle as I thought it would happen. It happened on this candle as I thought it would happen, but we're still going in the right direction, so to say. Yeah, so that's really that. It's a strong V right there. It's even one form on the green, so I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised this 12-hour candle takes out all 4 of these, and it's just one 12-hour. Or maybe it just finishes right there, and the next 12-hour comes up and get back up there. So that's what I'm looking for, man. I'm gonna keep my eyes on that. And I didn't stream last night because, you know, as you guys knew, last night was it about 1 in the morning. It was about right here. So I mean, I doubt I would have got on, you know, I would have started streaming around here. So, you know, seeing this, then I was asleep by the time these happened. And we did push all the way back up to 62 million. And then we went all the way down to 53 million. And it's just been a slow grind up all morning and early afternoon. So, but yeah, that's that. Especially for my clashers, all my fellow Georgians out there. So, you know, we talked about Bitcoin a little bit here. I expect that weekly to bounce back really hard. Crow is up almost 6.5%. That's pretty good for my Crow there. So I'm expecting Crow to move strongly in November and December. So I'm looking forward to that. Everything looks good here. I cannot complain with what Crow is doing. Still waiting for Solana to make a bigger move here. It's coming on a daily. That's gonna cross soon. So when Bitcoin make that big candle up, I think everything will have that nice candle up to retest that big red candle again. So, you know, you're talking about Bitcoin back at 120K, Sol back at 220, Crow back at 18, ETH back at 4,360. Okay, things are gonna retrace. ADA back to 80 cent. Man, ADA's still at it. Man, this is, dude. awesome accumulation spot for ADA. This would have been nice to buy some more down here too, but geez, it's wild. Look at this on a small time frame for a minute here. And when Crow moves, man, it's gonna move. It's gonna move. See, like this little area here, like if you want to take this and plant it right here, I'm expecting this to come. I don't think it's gonna be, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 monthly greens in a row. It may just be like 3. Well, it's just, you know, prediction. It's just me looking at it and playing around with it or whatnot. And then look at Clash on the shorter time frames. It's just chopping. It's just chopping. I did add on whatever I put that red line at. It's right here. 56 million. So that'll be where's that, like right somewhere around here, over here. Yeah, I think Clash holds the 56 million, man. And once again, on the daily, said it multiple times, but of course we don't have the previous days here on MXC as we do like on here. I guess let me just I'll show it both ways. I'll show it both ways. So you had this run up, of course, then you had this, and you got this, but you had a little bit of sideways action in this area. So you got some sideways action in the same area on the way back up, and that's what I was just showing right here. I guess we can get rid of this blue line now. I mean, it ended up being a big candle, but get rid of that now. Wait, it was just up for me. No. So I'm talking to a dog. Now, why did you do that? Ay. Okay. I'll put them back in myself. Accidentally erased the line, so I just gotta put them back here. Make sure this all looks. All right, we're back. Oh, the goal line. The goal line. Or is that just here? Green line. That's what it is. The green line. That's what's missing. guess I can put that red line like I have here, which is sitting at 56 million. I just want to check the support down out on the 12-hour. Oh, this. See, I shouldn't have put that there on the 15-minute. This was really for that. It's really lower than that. It's like. Wait, I want to go from. It's not. I'm trying to find something here. It's 46 million. What happened? All right, there we have it. So we got the range we're in, the red line where, you know, I do not want to see it close below, especially on like a daily. So yeah, on here I would have had it up a little more. So I would say this has some. Throwing stuff out there the best I can with what I have, but long story short, blue area range to play around in, as you can see. Green, we're out of here. Red, we don't want to go below. Pretty simple stuff, especially for people that's watching this that doesn't know like what the heck is going on besides just seeing these blue candles is what we call them, and green candles, and these lines and numbers. Of course you understand numbers. You on the stream, you don't understand numbers. There's something weird about that. So I mean that's really all I can say, man. Let me come to the chat. Oh geez, the chat is dead today. It's a zombie town in here. And that's just okay. I'm still gonna, be here, cover this. Whether people are in here on the live or watching on the replay, we'll still be here. That's good. Let me see if I can get that to level 3. I can. Shoot a level 3. Take that to, we'll take it there. And we'll give you how many mil? 5 mil. Send at 20. Probably just give it a gold. Give it a golder. And I'll do one little spin real quick before I come back to the charts. Yes. Hell yeah. You know what? No, let me just. I'll be grateful for what they just gave me. That's dope. That means I can do that. Appreciate it. All right. So I'm gonna be watching this closely. I mean, if I had to predict I'm gonna be streaming tonight. If this candle, which closes at 8, you know, you're talking 5 hours, 30 minutes from now. If it finishes here, if it literally finishes here, then I'll bet my money that, you know, we're seeing that next 12-hour candle push to a minimum here. I mean, if this push higher, then I will see this candle starts to get to that blue line. So I think the daily is gonna stay green. It's indecisive right now, but I think it stays green. Crypto Zero, what's up, George? Yes, we are George. Crypto Zero gets your last name. You're George Crypto Zero. So yeah, that's that, man. Like, I know that, you know, the shorter time frames, it's really just all chop. You know, 1 hour give you a little bit of kind of like hopium, say, oh yeah, well, definitely want to see it get back above all of this up here, get back up here. And once again, just like yesterday when we talked about the next 4 hour candle is gonna be a pour. So we sitting at 12, and that was the next 4 hour candle when I got offline. So wasn't that great, but still sideways in the blue range, whatever you want to say, you know. So now we're sitting at another decision time for the 4 hour, but the 12 hour, I can't argue it. If that plays out how I'm thinking, how I'm feeling, then this will be green. This should be green, possibly. Wait, so if this 12, okay, let's see. This 12 hours stay here, the next one push up here, 63 million. And if this comes up more, like here to 61 or to 63, then this next one you're talking all the way up to 68. So you're looking at 61 to 68, you know, by the time before 8 a.m. tomorrow morning Eastern time. So, you know, that's a good stretch. And that means this daily candle from 61 to 68, you talk about this daily coming up to right here or all the way up to here. And if this one happened, then of course expect tomorrow to be like, you know, up to the blue line, and then yeah, we're really about to go to the green line. But if somehow, I know it's only 5 hours left, but if somehow this picked up and decided to come up here, I don't think it'll come this high up. But in the next 5 hours, if it decided to come up here, which you're talking like 5 more of these hourly candles has to really push, and it can. The way that it's doing, if it really wants to push up here, man, it can. It has plenty of time to do it. It really does. And if that happens for the 12 hour here, then I'm expecting the tonight 12 hour candle to be back up here. And that's just going to set the daily up to push all the way up. And then, you know, you're talking tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday, to get into this box, to have a candle in this box like we have over here. And now now you're gonna be in Discord, and like somebody said a few days ago, like the chat's gonna be like a blur. Like if you don't scroll and, you know, slow it down yourself, it's gonna be hard to follow stuff because people are gonna be so excited when we have continuous price, you know, candles in this range on the higher time frames. Not just like a 15-minute here and there up there in that range, like over here. You know, we was in this range just for a little bit. You know, we went in, came out, came back 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 in, came out, touched it, and just playing around. But once we get these dailies and these 12-hour candles to get into this range, get above this blue line, stay, you know, of course I wanted to go above the green line, but if it goes in here, you know, it's going to be very exciting in the entire, you know, Discord, the whole Clash community. It's going to be pretty nice. And it's coming. It's just like, when is it going to come? That's the question. None of us know 100%, but just based on what I'm seeing, like I just said, with these two 12-hour candles, this one here and the next one here can work together. Hope this daily candles, you know, pull momentum, course, it's at red at the moment. But yeah, that's really the bull case on it. And like I said, the bear case, I wouldn't see it fall below that green line there, which is McC's creation, and that red line there, which is the true Trailblazers, my creation. So the green line is, being a little, I guess I should say my blue line should actually be, red line should be actually a little higher. It should be at 46 million. But that green line sits at on this daily candle sits at 47.21. So and if it wanted to do something like that, then you still boom. If it does that, then you'll have a day where all that recovers, and then Thursday, Friday recovers. Well, the 12-hour again, which always seems like it's, I don't even know what to say on it, but it's just one of the charts that I've been looking at mostly and have done most with, and not just on Clash. I've been using the 12-hour charts on so many cryptos over my years of doing this charting, technical analysis, having fun with this stuff. So, and that 12-hour on Bitcoin looks fire. Yeah, I don't think this 12-hour candle was done. So, oh yeah, it's not done. Oh, we looking at Crow. No, I don't think Crow's 12-hour candle is done. I thought we was looking at Bitcoin. My fault. See, once you got Bitcoin on the 12-hour candle start to push up as well, you got this coming for all the cryptos, man. So let's see. Jorg said, "Did you talk about the Clash mega giveaway that ends on November 30th?" No, I have no idea about the Clash mega. Is that something that was said today? My first time in Discord today was like 5 minutes before I chatted that I was gonna be starting the stream soon. My mornings be pretty tied up, man, but I definitely missed that. I need to go see that. I'll be watching George's video from this morning when I cook dinner in like 2 hours. Oh, that guy's live. It's only 69 people watching this live right now. Hey, it's more than mine. Did he talk about that this morning? Oh, he talked about Cardano today? Yeah, I love when these get longer, like 50 minutes to an hour or whatnot. Hear the whole video while I cook. But yeah, George, is that what you talking about, man? Is that something George covered in the video this morning? That has to be the biggest indecisive monthly candle in Bitcoin's history. Do y'all see that? That is crazy. That is dog shit crazy. Oh my goodness. Wow. See, on a 1 month, 3 month, man, like all that noise in the background, you know, a lot of people channels first few weeks of October. You guys, you know, especially if you guys have been seeing my streams here and there, that hasn't been concerning me, or most of the people in our community, you know. So I mean, for me to start to really be concerned about like, oh, bear market, or you know, 90K, 80K Bitcoin or whatnot, I need to see a monthly start to roll over down here, and that has not happened yet. I mean, you can argue this, but it went down and tested that gold line and came right back up like a beast on a monthly earlier this year. But if you look at the 3 month, once again, you can't just look at one. You and Dow zoom out. So you're looking at 1 month, zoom out even more. Zoom out even more. Literally, since everybody was, you know, I'll say 90% of people were scared shitless in this candle right here. This is the FTX candle. It happened in this 3 month candle right here. That was the point where I said, you know what? I'm about to buy a crap load of crypto. I've been doing it ever freaking since. I put a lot of my capital in crypto over the last 4 years. Some weeks it pissed my wife off. It'd be like, hey. Like, hey, gotta invest. Trying to get that wife changing money. That's the saying, right? She's probably watching the stream. She'll go, come on. What do you mean you getting a wife changing money? You getting a new wife? Hey guys, that's really all I can. That's what we have. That's what we have. If you're just joining us and you missed it, I said a lot in the last I've only been streaming for 30 minutes, but I said a lot in the last I would say that the most beneficial of this video would be like the last 10 to 15 minutes. So if you was to watch the replay, you probably could skip like the first 10 minutes and get right into it about the 12-hour and daily that I was covering. But long story short, 4 red 12-hour candles. Now I see this like if I was gonna play with leverage, I'm betting on longs. I'm betting on longs right now. So strongly betting on long. It may not be this candle. Okay, this starting to give me that Bitcoin vibe. But we're gonna have to go to the weekly time frame here and then push up. That didn't happen yet, but that will push up. And that's what I'm saying on 12 hours. So this come back up here, maybe even up here, but it come back up here. This one's back up here. This one's come back up here. This one's gonna go there. So it's a lot going on there on the 12 hour, I must say. Cam says, Cam said, yo, what's up, Cam? What's up, George? George said perfect timing. George said he said wife changing money. LOL. George said, damn, I missed you for the damn heart is in the way. I missed you for the first 30 minutes. No, you good, man. You good. I actually thought about just ending the stream, man. I mean, it's nothing else to really cover. I mean, I hang out for a bit if you guys want to hang. See, this is the point in the stream. Like, if nobody here, then it's like cut the stream off. I've already got out all the gist on the charts for now. I'm still in that blue range. This range right here, we're still here. We're still there. But if this if this 12 hours gonna play out like I think in my brain, man, if this 12 hours gonna play out, because if this is truly a continuation to the upside, fellas, 4 12-hour candles in the red screams green to me. Okay, so if this gonna play out like it's gonna play out like I'm thinking, you get the new candle here in 6 hours, 5 hours, 5 hours 15 minutes, then you can bet your ass tonight's a night I'm gonna stream. Last night, 1 o'clock, got out of my Rocket League tournament. I was like, you know what, I'll just chill out. But tonight might be a good night, man. We might get some charts at the dark tonight. But let's see. Like I said, we got plenty of 1 hour candles to go till 8 o'clock. We got 4 more to go. So this thing is cooking. You don't want it to do this. You don't want to see this. It cooks and then roll over like how it did here, like on the daily. Here, up and then rolled over to come back down and test that lane. Now, if it did that, come back down, probably go touch this and put, get like, some touches down here and in continuation. So I'm not going to sit here and not look at both ways, but the 12 hours is just streaming to me. Now, if this end up wanting to be red, man, this is going to be it. This going to be probably a nasty red if it became red. But then it'll come right back up, like nasty red, and it came right back up. And this is the 12-hour guys. So you did have 4 right here, then a nasty red, and then bought back up. So this could be 4 right here, a nasty red, and then tonight candle is that bought back up, which will still be a good stream because we can see it come back up from the 40s to the 50s. Oh yeah, I'm losing all you guys. What did you see with the Bitcoin? I heard Lifer said we're just hoping for a high month close for BTC. Yeah, so I agree with Lifer. I haven't had a chance to watch his or George's video yet. I'll be watching George's video first. See, it was 48 minutes long while I cook dinner, and then I'll probably throw on Lifer's at some point today. But like I said, I don't get a chance to catch Lifer's every day. George's priority, so I gotta go with their priorities first, man. But yeah, the monthly turned green. You know what we've been saying about the weekly. We got plenty of time left. I still strongly believe, but this candle closes November 2nd, so it could even push up, November 1st or November 2nd before that candle closes at 8 p.m. November 2nd. But I expect it to push up much higher. Like you got the white on the bottom, so it could be any candle. It don't have to be this one. It could be any candle on the 3-day it shows, but I'm expecting it to get back up to the 120s very shortly. We've been talking about that, looking at the daily and even looking at the 12-hour on Bitcoin. So 120s is definitely, like, you never want to say anything is guaranteed, man, but I will say it's guaranteed, so we just got to see. Yeah, but if everything plays out like I'm thinking on this, man, you bet you we'll be live tonight. We just gotta see. Well, yeah, y'all, that's really about it. I'm just gonna end it there. I got a lot to do, so let me try to get everything done that I need to get done, and if everything plays out, then we'll be here tonight. Probably a little earlier than I usually do, like maybe 12:30, so I could be on for a couple hours, hang out. All right, guys, thank you for coming in to another stream. Have a good one.